Welcome, Taurus, to Journey Tarot. This is your reading for 2023. This is a general reading and it will not resonate with everyone here. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you do find this is your journey, I'd like to invite you to like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps get the messages out to others that may also benefit from hearing them, and I truly do appreciate your support. All right, I'm going to dive right in for you here, Taurus. This reading is a little bit longer, being a yearly reading, and I only have the ability to record 38 minutes, and that's about how long these take. Let's dive right in and take a look at January. Now, January could have a strong emphasis on security, money, feelings of self-worth, but for the intents and purposes of this reading, we are looking at what's going to happen in January. I have for you the Knight of Pentacles. Love it. That's security coming in, stability. This is an offer riding in on the back of the goat. It's slow in coming. It's probably been coming for quite some time now. But this is security and stability. I like this paired up when it comes to money and security and self-worth. It shows me that it's growing and increasing. I also have the Fire Tom coming out for you in reverse. The Fire Tom in reverse is somebody that's moving forward. They're following their passions and their dreams, and they're doing so in kind of a cautious fashion, taking their time to navigate through this maze of candles so that they don't get singed. The Fire Tom in the upright position can be kind of hasty. Now, in spite of that, I do see a lot of things happening for the month of January. You could possibly be taking a trip or doing some traveling. There's a lot of energy in the air. You are proceeding cautiously with a lot of clarity on what you want to accomplish and how you want to go about it. Financially, there's security coming in for you, a lot of increase in stability. Now, that could mean money. It could mean life abundance. Let's go ahead and move to February. Now, in Gemini energy here, we're taking a look at living conditions, travel, communications, things of that nature. Let's look at February for Taurus, please. I have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and that's very appropriate for a position where we're waiting for communication. The Ace of Swords is communication, and reverse is a delay in that, or waiting for someone to communicate with you, waiting for a piece of information that's important to you. I have Death in reverse. Ouch. Okay, so for some of you, in February, there's kind of an energy and a feeling that there's something you need to let go of. Something has come to an end with that Death card, and it's not going to come back, but there was no closure to it. There was no closure. Now, this could be something from the past that's coming forward at this time. Could involve a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. We have the Creator card here, and the Creator card is somebody that's very charismatic, very passionate, quite energetic. I tend to think that this is somebody that you are interacting with, that you could be quite drawn to. And being the Creator card, I feel like it's saying that this communication in February that you're waiting for, this end of a situation, is kind of positive, though it's not going to feel like that initially, Taurus. Initially, it's very disappointing that you're not getting this message through, this information that was important to you, that you felt you needed to receive, and it has you holding on to a situation that needs to just be out of your life and removed. It inspires you and fills you with a new kind of enthusiasm. However, there's a new passionate drive to charge forward in a controlled manner, because the Fire King isn't somebody who is hasty like the Fire Tom. Yours is not here because it's in reverse, but the Fire King has his passions and his enthusiasm controlled. People like to follow the Fire King. This could be an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius that you're interacting with. But in February, I do see the end of a situation. It's hard to let go of. And there's the communication that you're waiting on to help give you closure. Let's go ahead and take a look at March. Now, Cancer deals with family, your roots, your emotional security. And March. I have the Seven of Wands in reverse. You can feel like there's a lot of energy still coming at you, but a lot of people are like trying to push their opinions on you. With the Seven of Wands coming in reverse, it does let you know that if you have the high ground, by all means stay up there. But if a lot of people are telling you something isn't quite right and they're really pushing their opinion and you're getting it from a lot of different sources, it might be good to just take a look and consider if they're correct in the reverse position. But we're going to find out more. I also have the Empress in reverse. And some of you could be really feeling like there's a lack of nurturing and love going on. And being in the home position, this is kind of a little disappointing to see. I'd like to see some support and security there. Let me get just a bit more, please. And there's the Empress again, though, in the upright. All of these together here, when I'm looking at the Seven of Wands here, it talks about here standing your ground against energies coming in. When it comes in reverse, it's like trying to find the conviction of whether or not you're right in what your beliefs are. I don't mean like beliefs and what you believe, but more like situations and choices that you're looking at. And then I have the Empress coming up in reverse. I also have creativity, which is the Empress card in this Oshazen Tarot deck. It looks to me that finding the neutral ground for the month of March can be a little challenging in your home life. You could have some challenges with family members really having a lot of opinion on what you should be doing, because wands are energetic and they're about plans and passions and pursuits. With some creativity, you can overcome this. However, with this Empress 3, creativity, your family may not be all on board, particularly maternal type of figures. Or for some of you, this is another way. For some of you, you could have a family member, a child perhaps, that is really determined to have their own way and do what they want to do. And it might be something that you don't fully support. In the month of March, I would definitely encourage taking care of yourself. Employ a lot of self-nurturing. Use creative solutions, particularly when you feel like you come up against a lot of different energies, especially in family, especially in home matters. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at April. Now, Leo here deals with creativity. It deals with passions and problem solving. All right, for April, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is some of those plans that you've been putting into place throughout your life or throughout the month of April are being launched. We have this cat up here. He's got his wands around him. You can see he's got his ships out to sea. He has put his plans into motion, and at some time those ships will return with all of the abundance and the results of those plans for him. I also have the Eight of Sky in reverse. This is a great card. This is a card of letting go of negative self-talk. This is being clear in your mind, speaking to yourself kindly. If in March you did really a great job of using creative solutions, that's going to manifest here with the Eight of Sky, letting you feel really good about who you are and believing that in your core. Not like that little voice in the background that's talking down about yourself. The Eight of Sky in reverse is letting go of things that you've put your own self-imposed limitations on yourself. With the Eight of Sky, those self-imposed limitations are going away. And I also have key 7. Excuse me. It's not key 7. The Seven of Pentacles, patience. This is somebody that is doing the work. They have the patience to wait for the results. They have the patience to wait for these ships to come in. They are willing to wait the cycles of the moon. This woman here is giving birth to something prosperous, something abundant. In a lot of tarot decks, this will be someone that's tending a garden, and those fruits aren't quite ready to harvest yet, but they will be soon, as long as you dedicate yourself to taking care of the soil, nurturing it, letting it grow. there's a problem with nurturing here in March. That seems to resolve in April as you have a lot more self-confidence. Your plans are put into motion and you've found the patience and you have the perseverance to wait out the time that it takes. Let's go ahead and take a look at May. Now in Virgo, it talks about routine, daily routine, things that we do on a day-to-day basis. It can also talk about our physical well-being. What do we have for May for Taurus plays? Two of Wands. Hey, more plans coming to light. You have new ideas already. This Three of Wands is proving so successful that now there's some new options and new choices. This cat standing up here on this tower overlooking the land, he's got a pentacle behind him and he's feeling quite secure and holding on to it, holding on to his daily routine, because we are here in the placement of Virgo. And looking to see, though, if there's even more opportunity over there. Now, this cat could decide to stay up here on this wall where everything's safe and stable, or they could choose to move forward. The Sun card energy is coming in here in reverse. The Sun in reverse is still an extremely positive card. Things aren't quite as bright and clear as the Sun in the upright position. Sometimes the Sun in reverse, when it appears, means that things are so good right now. Things are so good, you have a hard time believing how good they are. I love seeing this for you in May. I love seeing it in your day-to-day life. Things are looking really good for you. You're keeping things in balance with the Two of Pentacles, moment to moment. Everything is all right. I do see in May, with the repeat of the twos, that you have a new choice to make. It's not a negative choice at all. I think there's just something brewing. It's like an active motion. It's like you're deciding if you want to move to a new location or take a new job or do something new like that. It's a choice that you're looking at in May. Let's go ahead, something that changes up your daily routine. Let's go ahead and move into June. Now June here, Libra wants to talk about legal matters, human interactions, partnerships, and things of that nature. But we're looking at June, and that's our goal here. Let's see what comes up for June. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is coming out for everybody. Ten of Pentacles in reverse is a downshift in family security and stability. It's like perhaps there's some overspending, or you feel that your financial security, or, you know, it doesn't have to be financial. It could be like just your security in general feels threatened in the month of June. There could be disharmony in the family. Now, we did see that back here in March as well. Tell me more about this. Some plans that you put into motion in June don't seem to be manifesting in the way that you thought that they would. And this might seem like a big shift because there's so much positive energy rolling up until this period of time. I want to encourage you not to be caught off guard by this. The stars, even when it comes up in reverse, the stars wants to always let you know that Spirit is guiding you. Your wishes and your dreams are being fulfilled, just not always the way that you expect them to. I'm going to get a little more clarification here. You have the courage to face anything that comes at you. So I definitely see in June, there's a shakeup in your security in some fashion. This is likely to deal with your family. It could be that some of the plans that you've laid early in the year aren't manifesting the way that you'd want. When we make a wish to the stars, it takes a long time for that energy to come back to us. When it's not coming in, it can kind of feel a little hopeless, like there's a bit of despair to go along with that. But you also have bravery and courage. Any hardships that you face at this time, you have the ability to root into even the most inhospitable environments and thrive. So do keep that in mind if you face a challenge in June, particularly around security and stability. Let's go ahead and move into July. In July, we have Scorpio, and Scorpio likes to talk about sex and death and taxes and sudden changes of fortune, destruction and recreation. You know, Scorpios, it's Scorpio. All right, so let's take a look and see what Scorpio is bringing in July. I don't mean Scorpio the person. I mean the energy of Scorpio. I have the Nine of Swords. I'm very sorry about that. So it seems like possibly whatever's happening here in June actually has you kind of in a little bit of despair in July as well. Let's see if we can get more information about it. I think it's about a plan. I think it's about something involving your family. I think it's something you're definitely moving through and you're capable of surviving, but it's got you up at night still in July. The Chariot. The Chariot is using your willpower, and this Chariot's coming up in reverse like this. In the upright position, the Chariot has everything under control. They're using their willpower to drive these Dalmatians down the road, and they don't even need reins. They just think it, and it happens. It moves forward. It's their force of will. In the reverse, it's like the head wants to go one way, the heart wants to go the other way. And so these Dalmatians are going in completely different directions. There's some dark nights over this. Tell me more, Spirit. It could involve a person that is a Cancer sign. Or someone from the past. Someone from the past, because I have clinging to the past. Something that needs to be released. That doesn't surprise me in Scorpio energy either. This is the Five of Cups, Five of Water. This is kind of like crying over spilt milk. Something didn't work out. All right. All right, we're going to come back to this, Taurus, because I just want to say that through this part of the year, March, April, May, you're laying plans and you're launching ships. And you have these 5 wands right here. They're right next to each other. 3 of wands, 2 of wands, that's 5 wands right there. All these different plans and ideas, all these different ships at sea, all these different opportunities present themselves for movement and motion. And then we come up to the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups in most decks, there's a couple of spilt cups in front of them and a few standing cups behind them. Some of your dreams are manifesting, but there's some sorrow and sadness over the ones that aren't. What those plans are for you will be different for all of you, of course. But in July, you might be reflecting on the things that did not occur, the ones that haven't manifested, that wish you made that hasn't been fulfilled yet, that hope of security for your family and your stability that is sidelined. That's July. Let's go ahead and move into August and take a look at August. Now, Sagittarius wants to talk about travel, dreams, philosophy, education, things of that kind of nature. What's going on in August, Spirit, for Taurus? Ace of Cups in reverse. That's a spilled cup of love. But it doesn't have to be that it's something that was given or received. It's a cup of love that is not manifested. Okay, let me see if I can say that better, because that sounded terrible and I want to apologize. Just cancel the last 2 sentences I said, Taurus. We're going to try this again in a moment. Let's see what else comes up with it. Okay. Temperance. Okay. All right. So the Ace of Cups in the upright is an offering of love. This is a gift of love from the universe, from another person. This is you giving a cup of love to somebody. In the reverse position, it has not come to fruition. Now, this could be because someone is not offering that cup. They've got it in their hand. It's right there. They just haven't passed it over yet. Or you haven't passed it over. You could be waiting to offer a cup of love and you just haven't done it yet. I say cup of love a lot because that's what this is, but deeply it's an emotional offering. It doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. It could just be an apology that you're offering, an apology that you want to receive, that somebody else wants to receive. We have here temperance. This is keeping things in balance and harmony. This is that angel energy coming in to guide you, protecting you. Temperance keeps things in balance. They keep the positives and the negatives relatively equal so that you can keep your footing level while you get buffeted by the waves of life. You know, I mean, there's a rainbow over this cat still, even though there's all these waves around them. They're fine and they're safe. Everything is in harmony and balance with that temperance. So let's find out a little more about this, though. And we are in September. Tell me a little more. I think you're waiting for a cup of love from someone. Now, I don't know if this is still this cup of this communication from back in February. I don't think so. I think you've moved on from that by here, Taurus. I really do. I feel like this is something new. I feel like this is like feeling like you're shut out from something. And it definitely could relate to this dark, kind of these dark nights of the soul and things not going your way and all your plans not manifesting. But here you are in August, feeling out in the cold, like you're isolated from all the things that make you happy on the other side. But this is kind of like this Five of Cups energy here, clinging to the past. There's the rainbow on the other side of the gate. There's the rainbow that temperance is guiding you with, keeping things in balance. There's this emotional offering here that has not been delivered or received. But I don't know that that means it's not coming. I really don't. Let's go ahead and take a look at September. Spirit, what do you have for September, please? Capricorn likes to talk about, but doesn't have to, expectations for yourself, your goals, and your public image. I have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You could be feeling out of balance in September. I feel like this is like a little leftover lingering energy from feeling like you haven't received what you wanted in July and August. Tell me more. This card talks about juggling, about keeping things in balance. It talks specifically about keeping things that make you feel stable and balanced. So this could be like you juggling two jobs or trying to decide between jobs, things like that. We have the Four of Sky in reverse. And I feel like for some of you, you might be engaging in like a side hustle at this period of time, because the Four of Sky is a time when we want to rest, but we don't really have that opportunity to do so. You might be really trying to keep things in balance, or you might be trying to revitalize some of these other active plans that you had earlier in the year. Let's go ahead and get one more. Three of Wands. Yep, you're trying to bring back these Three of Wands back here. Those ships are starting to come in for you. And there's some work attached to them. These plans that you launched way back in April are being experienced now. So some of the things you were waiting for, these ships are coming in. They're actually having you work a lot more so that you're having to keep things in balance. Again, you might have a project that starts manifesting that you put into the universe back here in April, and here it is coming back. And it has the potential to bring in a lot of security and abundance. It might be difficult to find the time to take care of yourself and get the rest that you need. So I do want to encourage you to make sure you take the time to get the rest that you need. All right. Let's take a peek at October. October is Aquarius energy for you. And it talks about community, social connections, charity work, your friends, things like that. So let's see what's going on in October. I have the Hangman in reverse. You're still in motion. You're not delaying. You're not taking any time to stop and look at the picture. That doesn't mean that's negative. It just means that you're not delaying to wait. You're not intentionally waiting. You are actively in motion. There might be a hint of a call to delay before you take action, but let's get more. I have the Six of Sky in reverse. Also, this is coming up for everybody. This is conflict and confusion in the background here, and a wanting to walk away from it. Now, coming in reverse, this could be difficult to walk away from. This conflict and confusion, these cats fighting in the background, which you want no part of, might be hard for you to get behind. Now, the Six of Sky in reverse also talks about someone coming in to offer assistance when you need to get out of a situation or want to get out of a situation. It's like a helping hand, somebody here to guide you. Tell me a little bit more. Seven of Cups, projections. At this time, Spirit would like you to avoid letting other people put their influence in to you too much. You have a lot of plans and a lot of projects in motion through the year of 2023 so far, Taurus. There's a lot of different energies in play. You've had people way back here in March trying to assert their influence over you. And here they are doing it again all the way in October. But this time it's a different kind of tactic. This time they're trying to convince you that what they want is what you want. They're projecting their desires and their thoughts on you and trying to make it fit you. You want nothing to do with this. You are not delaying and not waiting around to see what else they want to project upon you. Now, there's not this kind of family influence here. This is coming up in like the social circle and the friends environment. So what I see for you here is that some of your friend circle could be like really putting like a little poke or push at you, trying to encourage you to go in a certain direction that you don't want to go in. You know what you want to do, and you're not waiting around like the hangman. You're ready to take action. And you really don't want that conflict, so you're trying to move away from it. With all this energy coming in from your friends telling you about different choices that you have, and hey, it'd be really great if you did this. Really take the time to think about what you want and make sure that your actions, and they will, Taurus. You're not a pushover. You're pretty solid. You will be able to sort out what is your desire and what's their desire. Let's go ahead and take a look at November. In November, we have Pisces, and Pisces is the shadow. It's things we've pushed away, fears and dangers, things we're sorrowful about. This is like, our moody selves here in Pisces. That doesn't mean that November's going to be moody. It's just kind of a ebb and flow of that position. So let's see what comes up. I have the Queen of Swords, and this is possibly an air sign you're interacting with, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And it's interesting that it's coming up in the sorrow position because the Queen of Swords is a loving human being. She's very logical, and I say she, but tarot is gender neutral. It can be any gender represented by that. It's the feeling of the card that matters. The Queen of Swords has been through a lot. She's experienced a lot in her life, and you might be feeling this in the month of November. She is ready to remove things from her life that don't serve her. She is very logical, and she's experienced a lot of pain in her life. She's been through a lot. Look at that. There's the Sky King coming out to match that. We have a divine couple right there because this is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is a good mentor. He's logical. He's clear. He's a great communicator. He's not always the most emotional person. He has emotions like the Queen of Swords, but he lets logic rule the day. Let's see what else is coming up. Adventure. Page of Pentacles. Finally, out of the clutter and the chaos of the people trying to tell you, hey, here comes the wise guidance. Now, Taurus, I don't know that you need wise guidance. I feel like you're actually the wise guide yourself. Wise guide, not wise guy. Off on a new adventure for a new opportunity of prosperity. And Taurus, I've always considered you as someone that wanted to be safe and stable and not have things change a lot. But for the year of 2023, you're really putting a lot of different things into motion. Some of them are definitely playing out for you, and some of them have delays. Some of them have upsets. And I think that you feel really disappointed by the things that aren't working out the way that you want them to. But we come up here and we take a look at this divine couple. Man, I tell you what, you're either interacting with a really powerful air sign, and this doesn't have to be romantic, or you're finding a clarity of thought and communication with someone that's really significantly profound, because this is a divine couple. It's coming up in the placement where Pisces is for you, and shadow energy. This is somebody helping you sort through challenges and difficulties in your life. You helping somebody sort through things in a very detached, non-emotional way. There's feelings here, but they're logic-based. And this is the month of November, and it sets you off on an adventure, on even a new prosperous adventure. Let's come back here to where we have the Five of Pentacles, the outsider. I just want to look at these cards right here, okay? We have the two children. This one's locked behind the gate, and this one's been freed. What you felt like you were trapped away from back here in August, you are off on that journey in November. In November, that gate is gone. You're off in the floor of the forest exploring a new adventure again. And this is an adventure about security and prosperity. This is you pursuing a new career, a new path, a new passion that brings you more abundance or security. It makes you feel safe. This child's roaming alone in the forest, but you know, they're fearless and they're not worried about that. They're not in danger. They're on an adventure. They're doing it by themselves. But it's very, very possible that you have a strong mentor or partnership with this air sign. Let's go ahead and take a look at December. In Aries, we talk about our own personal identity. And I have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse coming out first. You know, so for December, this is an opportunity. And it's not that it hasn't presented itself. This is a seed of opportunity, but it's not sprouting yet. Let's see what else comes up. I wonder if you find this seed while you're off on an adventure. Because, you know, you need to have a sixth wand in the fire there, right? You have so many projects and plans this year that you feel passionate about. So many of them have the potential to bring in security and abundance for you. Most of what you're looking for this year isn't about like material abundance, but I feel like this adventure is. And there's like a delay in this, but let's find out more. It's still a gift from the universe. We have the priest coming out here. Taurus, this is your card. It is in reverse. And I know I've mentioned through this reading that generally Taurus thinks like things to stay the same. They don't want a lot of change. This priest, this Hierophant, is coming in reverse. This Hierophant wants to shake things up and do things their own way. Because the way that it's always been done isn't working out the way that you would normally like. In December, you're wanting to shake up your opportunities. You're wanting to try something brand new that brings in abundance for you. I'm going to get one more card here to see how this year ends. All right. All right, Taurus, I got my alarm that I don't have a lot of time left recording for this video, so I'm going to wrap up as quick as I can here. If you want clarification on any of this or want to know more, want me to talk about a month a little more deeply in your situation, drop me a comment and I will do my best to get back to you to give you a little more clarity and guidance. The other card that's coming out is Existence. This is Magician card energy. This is you literally taking a look at how you've always done things and how those seeds haven't always manifested, although you have a lot of seeds manifesting, a lot of wands sprouting in the year of 2023. This is you taking a look at the things that haven't been working for you and making major changes to them so that you can manifest things into your world and into your realm. I'm going to get an overall energy for you. Three of Pentacles, collaboration, teamwork. This is building secure things with others. This is about cooperation, teamwork, security, stability, being able to work with others. There are definitely some times throughout the year of 2023 where you might have a little bit of conflict, particularly with people in your family. We also see it a little bit here in your social circles as well. But the overall energy is very positive, and I feel like that's why that card is coming out. It's just to highlight that even though there's these hiccups here, the overall teamwork that you have with others is promising. And then I have the Fire Queen. This is you and your charismatic self. This is you following your passionate pursuits. The Fire Queen is generous, kind. She's charismatic. People want to be around her. I know that's not always how you feel, Taurus, but this is you glowing up and shining, and that's an overall theme for the year of 2023. And one more. Queen of Pentacles. Again, gender neutral. The Queen of Pentacles has abundance. She has security. She has all that she needs. She loves to share. She is generous and kind. She is stable and secure. Paired up here with this charismatic energy. I really feel like you're going in a different direction, Taurus, than maybe you usually do. This is my reading for you for 2023. If this resonates, please like and subscribe. Again, if you have additional questions, just drop me a comment and I'll try my best to get back to you. Thank you for watching Journey Tarot, and until I read for you again, may your journey be full of joy.